on the first level, the public administration, to concentrate more on policies rather than politics, and to regulate in the right way and to ensure a compliance and quality and compliance framework. Secondly, for the qualification and the education sector, is to ensure a flexible framework in order to allow and to stimulate the embeddance of the new competencies that are needed to face the new challenges, but also to ensure a lifelong learning pathway for every professional, for every occupation. And last but not least, the market, the construction sector itself. The message is to prepare the people, to qualify and to specialize your professionals, your workforce, the architects, engineers, everybody, in order to be ready for the new challenges, which will be more and more towards zero carbon through the new standard that will be zero emission buildings soon.
There's so many ingredients needed in order to meet the targets of climate action in housing in Ireland and to meet the needs of built-up skills. It's very hard to condense it down to just three, but if I was to give three key enabling factors, it would be increased diversity in our construction labour force. We need to really support diversity, more young people, attracting more gender diversity into construction. We obviously need to financially incentivise participation in upskilling and training. So in terms of new skills, reskilling and upskilling, we need to incentivize that more from a financial point of view, and also more flexible approaches to training and stacking micro-credentials so that people can do short, snappy courses that are really practical and then build up their portfolio that way.
If I have to define the three main factors that would contribute to the upskilling of the building force in order to bring out the decarbonization of the built environment, I would start probably with the structural monitoring of the processes, because that's a setback that we see now and again. There is no clear process and no clear structures to collect data for the outputs of the construction sector, for the different types of professional involvement, the different engagement of the specialties that are relevant for the clean energy transition. And if I have to move further, we do need to integrate innovative technologies in the construction sector more actively. Here we can talk about digitalization, we can talk about the introduction of circularity philosophy, I would say, in the construction, and of course also with the integration of women into the sector, into the employment structure. And that is also related to the third point that I would be happy to make, and that's the raising of the awareness about the recent tendencies in the construction, because construction is modern, construction is digitalized, construction is environmentally responsible. That's something that can be used as argumentation to attract new people, young people to the construction sector. That's the biggest structural problem that we are facing, the lack of youth coming into the construction. And using this kind of argumentation, we might be able to overcome this barrier.